Hello Alec. I played this hand at 50 no limit on Pokerstars. Villain is in the hijack and has just joined the table. He posts a big blind, rather than waiting to be in the big blind position, so my first assumption is that he is a weak, hopefully level 1 thinker. It folds round to Villain, who checks his option. Unless Villain is being tricky, his range is already capped. I consider completing as I am getting 5 to 1 to do so, but I think the reverse implied odds against Villain and the big blind are too great. I decide to raise to $2, primarily to get Villain to fold his weak offsuit junk, but also to gain the initiative in the hand going post-flop. Villain calls.
To the flop.
The flop is the super dry, King 6 deuce rainbow. I put out a small continuation bet to get folds from the multitude of better hands than mine that have missed the flop. I have a good shot straight draw, but it barely factors into this bet. Villain snap calls. The turn is a 9 of hearts, giving me a flush draw in addition to my good shot. From the snap call, I put Villain on at worst ace high, but mostly 1 pair hands or better. Against a level 2 thinker, I would semi-bluff here as this is the perfect hand to form the bottom pole of a polarized range. However, against a level 1 thinker, I do not think I can get Villain to fold here often enough, so I check. I intend to call if the direct pot odds are good enough, and fold otherwise. Villain checks back. The river is the 7 of spades, a total brick. Villain's check back on the turn leads me to believe that the only hands he has better than 1 pair would be pocket 7s, King 7 suited, 7-6 suited and maybe 7 deuce suited. Villain may not be checking back any pairs of kings on the turn at all. This means Villain's range is either really capped or seriously capped. Therefore, I desperately want to push Villain off his weak pairs and possibly even pairs of kings with weak kickers, but I'm not sure how much I need to bet to achieve this. In the end, I go for an overbid of $12. To my surprise, Villain snap folds and I take down the pot. What do you think of my line as a whole? Am I assuming too much against an unknown just from the fact that he posted a blind? Should I have double-barreled? Am I wrong in assuming Villain is capped here? Should I just check fold river even if Villain is capped? Should I bluff for a more normal amount and get myself a better price on it? Your feedback would be greatly appreciated. Ian.